Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So today is part 2 of my winter fragrances series, and in this one I'm going to share with you fragrances that I'm looking forward to wearing during winter holidays. And before I start going through the list of fragrances, I just wanted to wish all of you happy and healthy holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate this season. I know for all of us the celebrations will be unusual, different than during normal times, but I hope that all of us can make them special in whichever way we can, and most importantly that we all stay safe during the celebrations. Okay, now let's start going down this list. First, I have a fragrance from Maison Lancome line, and this is Parfait The Roses. This is my newest addition, or this is the newest addition to my Maison Lancome family. This is the last one that I purchased. And this fragrance is of course about rose, but if you're comparing to Roses Barbaranza, it is, in my opinion, very, very different. These are two very different scents. This one has rose, liquor, vanilla, aldehydes, orris, pink pepper. But to me, this is a slightly boozy, very, very lightly boozy rose. And to me, it's kind of a honeyed rose. I don't think there's actually a honey note in here, but to me, the rose feels kind of dipped in honey. And I definitely can smell aldehydes in here because I think they bring some kind of punch, some kind of element to this fragrance that makes it a little bit different. There's definitely, I can see that orris is in here because it has a touch of powderiness to it. I would say this is a more mellow rose compared to Roses Barbaranza. I would probably say this is more daytime appropriate, whereas Roses Barbaranza is more nighttime appropriate. But overall, this is a beautiful rose scent, kind of sweet, kind of honeyed, a little bit aldehydic, and definitely a little bit powdery. And I think this would be a great scent to wear during winter holidays. Next one, I have another fragrance from Lancome, and this is La Nuit Tresor. I've spoken about this fragrance several times, and I think I mentioned that to me this is definitely an occasion scent. In fact, this is a fragrance that I wore for New Year's last year, and this is a stunning, sweet, smoky, incensey kind of scent. We have praline, caramel, vanilla, coffee, incense, fruits, and citruses, and it is definitely very, very sweet. So you have a great combination of these sweet notes, praline, caramel, and vanilla. You also have incense that brings smokiness to this, and there are a little bit of fruits somewhere in the background, and it's just very seductive type of scent, in my opinion. This is perfect New Year's scent, or could be worn during any other holidays as well. Of course, this is a beast of a fragrance. It lasts for a very long time. It projects beautiful. So I think this is a great selection for holidays. My next selection is from L'Artisan Parfumeur, and this is Noir Exqui. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. So here we have maple sap, chestnuts, we have coffee, vanilla, tonka, sandalwood, and this is another sweet scent, but we definitely have chestnuts in here. It has a nutty element. We have a beautiful maple sap, which really gives us this maple syrup type of smell. There is sandalwood, so it is smooth, it is creamy, it is very comforting. I think this is a sweet scent, but in a way it is also not too sweet. It is not headachy type of scent. It is kind of inoffensive. So if you do have some family around you, I don't think this is the type of scent that will overpower or will annoy other people around you or give headaches to anyone. I think this is quite an easygoing, sweet type of scent, and so that's why I've chosen it here. Next on my list is Tenu de Soirée from Annick Goutal. This is a sweet patchouli type of scent, and again, I find this scent very, very seductive and great to wear in the evenings, although it is not a beast, but it has a decent performance to work in the evening, whether you're staying home, which is probably what most of us are doing during these holidays, or if by some chance you're going somewhere. I think it will work in both cases. So as I said, there is of course vanilla in here. There's also caramel, there is blackcurrant, there's some floral notes, but mostly it's about caramel and patchouli. So you have the sweetness from caramel and you have that kind of slight earthiness from patchouli, although the patchouli are not very earthy in here. They're more of a sweet patchouli, and so it just works beautifully. And again, I think this will be great to wear in the evenings, whether you're staying home or going out, doesn't matter, it will work. Next selection on my list is from Atelier de Source, and this is Choir of Angels. I think this would be a great scent to wear during the day, maybe during Christmas Day, or any other holiday that you're celebrating. It is very happy, easygoing, inoffensive, very cheerful, and at the same time sweet, and it just makes me happy and makes me think about holidays, kind of puts me in a holiday type of mood. And the main player in here, of course, is the blood orange. We'll also have honey, there's also osmanthus and pear, and it's just very fruity, citrusy. Like you have blood orange, which is kind of very sweet, juicy type of orange, and then osmanthus, which smells like apricots, and then all of that is dipped in honey or drizzled with honey on top, and it's just so girly, so happy, so bubbly. Just reminds me of some type of orange candy. Just beautiful, and again puts me in a good mood, puts me in a holiday mood. Next, I have Orchid Evening from Van Cleef & Arpels. This has vanilla, dark chocolate, tonka, some woody notes, and this really smells like kind of a dry bakery type of vanilla, and I think that's why it made me think of holidays. Most people do a lot of baking during holidays, and this vanilla has that kind of bakery type of vibe, so that's why I think this would be perfect for holidays. This has been a favorite of mine for a very, very long time, and I think it will continue to be on my favorites list. And I think this would be just a great sweet vanilla. Again, this is kind of an inoffensive type of scent. I think that many will enjoy. I think it's a mass appealing type of scent, and again, would be great if you have other family around you. Next, I have a scent that is very new to my collection, but a scent that I have completely fallen in love with, and I think this would be perfect for holidays. This is from Kilian, and it's Black Phantom. I know opinions are kind of divided on this scent. There's some that absolutely love it and some that really, really don't like it. I fall into the category of people who absolutely love it. This is definitely a sweet type of scent. It has dark chocolate, rum, caramel, coffee, sugarcane, almond, sandalwood, heliotrope. So it has a bit of everything, and you definitely have a nutty kind of texture because it has heliotrope, it has almond. You have the chocolatey vibe, it has dark chocolate. There is a little bit of booziness in here because you have rum. There is a little bit of coffee vibe. It's definitely sweet. You have sugar, you have caramel, and it just has this really kind of dense, gooey kind of texture. I can relate it to some kind of I don't know, dessert or candy or pastry or something, and this definitely smells familiar, but I don't know exactly what it reminds me of. I haven't been able to make that connection. It is definitely amazing. It is thick, it is gooey, it is just so enveloping. And you know, I've heard, my Killing collection is very small at this point, but I heard from many that Killian fragrances, the problem with them is that they're very expensive, obviously, and they have kind of poor performance. They don't last long. And so I was really worried that this would be the case here, but it is not. I mean, I would not call it a beast. It is not a beast, but it has a really, really nice performance. It lasts a decent amount of time. It projects, and it leaves a beautiful sillage as well. I absolutely fell in love with this scent. This kind of opened up the gates for me to wanting to explore Killian line further, which is kind of a dangerous path to take because these fragrances are extremely, extremely expensive, but this one is an amazing scent. Of course, I had to include a rose scent on this list because I think roses can be worn in the winter, and I think this would be beautiful during the holiday season. And the rose that I chose is Rose Alba from Alexander J, because I think that this rose is great for colder weather. This is kind of, I would call it a spicy rose. So it also has plum, peach, it has pepper, which is where the spiciness is coming from, has vanilla, musk, woody notes, and mostly it is kind of slightly woody, slightly musky rose, definitely peppery, especially at the beginning. And that is what I think makes it different. This is what makes it interesting, and also what makes it suitable for kind of colder winter weather. So that's why I've chosen it. And I mean, the bottle design is kind of cheery, holiday-like, even if it's a little bit tacky. So I think it helped in me choosing this fragrance as well. So again, this is Rose Alba from Alexander J. And the last fragrance on my list is kind of a happy, easygoing, simple type of scent, but I think it will be great for winter holidays. It is very comforting, and like I said, it is just a very happy type of scent. Again, puts me in a holiday type of mood. I'm talking about Insulo from Jeroboam. This is pretty simple. It has vanilla, jasmine, and musk, but to me it smells like burnt caramel or slightly burnt sugar, but burnt in a nice way. It is really sweet. It is really beautiful. It is very comforting, and again, would be great during the winter holiday season, especially for those that are looking for something gourmand, but kind of not overly complex, kind of easygoing and relaxing type of scent. I think this would be a great choice. So that's the end of my list. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And definitely let me know what fragrances you're looking forward to wearing during the holidays. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.